Hey guys, Sean here from Salehood. Today, I'm going to talk about something that often gets overlooked when doing dropshipping, the legal sides of it. But first, let's announce the winners for the lucky draw for the month of February. We asked you to comment your greatest challenge in your dropshipping journey for a chance to win a 1-year free membership to Salehood Directory or Salehood Dropship. The winners are Joel Gabo and Billy. Just email us at partners@salehood.com with a screenshot of your YouTube comments history, which you can find on Google My Activity, and let us know which tool, Salehood Directory or Salehood Dropship, you would like your free 1-year access for. Now let's get back to the video. I'm going to give some basic tips on how you can stay out of court and protected legally when doing dropshipping. I will also be going over the things that can get you sued or can affect your business if you get sued, like what products, photos, business structure, and website policies you need to be aware of. Just a disclaimer, I'm not an attorney or CPA, so you should definitely consult one if you're looking for detailed advice on your situation. I will also suggest some places you can go to find one for e-commerce at the end of this video. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys of the lucky draw this month, where you'll have a chance to win a 1-year free membership to Salehood Directory or Salehood Dropship. All you have to do is comment below and tell us, what is the biggest issue you're currently trying to solve in your dropshipping journey? At the end of the month, we'll choose 2 lucky winners and announce them in our latest YouTube video. Now let's get into how to not get sued when doing dropshipping. Before I get into the specifics, I want to just quickly talk about why staying compliant and legally protected is so important. You will hear of online sellers adopting shady practices, which I will go into detail later. What I can tell you right now is that it's just not worth it. By staying non-compliant and negligent, you are setting up your business for failure, as it can get you sued, your whole business closed, your ad accounts banned, your funds held by your payment processors, face penalties, etc. You may hear from others that you can stay under the radar as long as you aren't making a large amount of money. But if you're looking to build a business, wouldn't you want to scale? Now let's get into the exact legal things you need to be aware of. Let's first talk about the products that you cannot sell if you don't want to get sued. As a rule of thumb, you should not be selling any product that has been claimed as an intellectual property if you are not authorized to sell it. Let's go through what those products are and what you can sell instead. The first product that you should avoid selling is branded products, unless you have authorization to sell them as a reseller or retailer. Examples include Philips kitchen appliances or any of the brands you find online or in the mall. Now you may think it's a good idea to sell these products, like Philips kitchen appliances, since the brand itself, Philips, is very well known, and you can rely on their brand equity to drive sales to your store. But the thing is, the brand is not yours. Because it is not yours, you need to play by the brand's rules on how you can sell them. So you'll need to get authorization first to sell their products with their brand name on it. Not doing so can result in you getting a cease and desist letter and, worst case scenario, a lawsuit. Instead, you can sell unbranded products, like this roll-up dish drying rack that I found on Salehood Market Research Labs. With this product, you can still target people who are interested in kitchen products, and this type of product has no brand name attached to it, making it a better alternative to sell. But what if you really want to sell their products and you are willing to go through the authorization process to sell them? Well, likely you won't be allowed to dropship them because these companies will require you to hold inventory for their products. So that option is really out. But if you are willing to buy wholesale from them, just go to their website to find out their authorization process, as what they need from you will differ from company to company. The next product that you should avoid selling is trademarked products. Branded products are part of this since the brand name is trademarked. But the one I am referring to here are those without the brand name, yet are still trademarked. Any famous marks on a product like the brand logo, name, slogan, label can be trademarked. The example I want to give here is TV show mugs like SpongeBob mugs, since this one is a less obvious trademark compared to brands. In the case of SpongeBob, he's a unique identifier to the Nickelodeon show SpongeBob SquarePants and is their intellectual property. You cannot be using SpongeBob on your products for commercial use unless you are actually authorized to do so. A product that would be much better to sell would be this self-stirring mug. It solves a problem. You don't need to actually grab a teaspoon to mix your drinks and wash that spoon later on. And that acts as the selling point rather than using SpongeBob as your selling point. The next product that you're going to want to avoid is patented products. What you will notice when looking for products to sell on AliExpress is that many of these products are indeed unique, but they are patented, which means that the invention and idea is an intellectual property of someone else whom you will need permission from to sell it. For example, these shock-proof sports bras on AliExpress look really cool, and they help ladies not have pain on their breast area when doing intensive exercises by tightening that area. We can even see that there is a brand that is selling this product on TikTok called SheFit. Here's the problem with dropshipping the product though. The invention is patented. If we use Google Patents to search up the product, we will find that the product is indeed patented as seen here. As a matter of fact, it is patented by the company I just mentioned, SheFit. You can't sell their product. If you really want to get into the sports and fitness niche without selling this patented product, you can sell those that are clearly not patented, like this motivational water bottle that I found in Salehu Market Research Labs. It is also trending on Amazon, as seen from Amazon Movers and Shakers. If you want to find other ways that you can do product research, you can check out this video over here, how to find low-cost, high-profit products. Typically, bottles are pretty boring, which is something we advise against selling in our YouTube video, 9 items to avoid dropshipping. However, the design of this water bottle is the unique selling point. And in one of our videos, we talk about how changing the design of a product is one of the ways you can add value to an existing product and make it a winner. We go through other things that your product should possess to increase the likelihood of it being a winner. So make sure to check out that video. Another product that you should not sell is knockoffs. The reason for this is because you are not only just using the intellectual property of someone else, you are even deceiving customers that it's authentic. For example, watches are products that often get faked, and this is something that we discourage you from doing. You will also be limiting your own business growth because in order to stay under the radar from authorities, you'd have to adopt a lot of shady practices, and that is just not scalable nor sustainable. Instead, if you are really into expensive watches and jewelry, why not just sell something used to store these accessories? For example, I found this product on Salehu Market Research Labs. It is a mirrored jewelry box that can store multiple types of jewelry and even can act as a face mirror. Now that you know all of the products that have intellectual property and are something you should avoid selling if you don't want to get sued, let's talk about the marketing material of the products that you are planning to sell. Oftentimes, dropshippers will use the images and videos provided by the supplier to market the product. The issue with that is if the material belongs to another brand and is their intellectual property. For example, let's say you found this really cool slap sunglasses that you can sell. However, if your supplier is providing marketing material of another brand like Slapsy, you cannot use it. Marketing material such as Slapsy's YouTube video or their product images for your commercial use is not allowed because that is their intellectual property. It can also give you a bad reputation if the owner makes a video about you copying their product images and ads, which can go viral. For example, there is this hashtag, Shane stole my design, on TikTok with millions of views. It features the company using the images and designs of small businesses. Even though Shane is still a massively successful company, this can be quite detrimental to their reputation, and so it will be interesting to see if and how they will face legal charges. You could ask the supplier where they got their photos and videos with the purpose of finding out whether it's okay for you to market it with the material that they provided. But take note that even if you contact your supplier to ask where they got their images from, they're not likely to say where, as it could be someone else in their company who was in charge of that. So it's still important to do your own research on the material. You can just go to Google search and upload the image that you want to search up and see whether Google pulls any identical images. For example, there's this image that a supplier used on AliExpress with the model using slap sunglasses. Let's save that image and upload it to Google and search. There we can find that the first result is Slapsy, as those are the models that Slapsy used. If we go to their Instagram, we will see that that is even the model on their profile photo. Hence, we should stay away from using their images. Another thing you can do is just order a sample of the product so you can take original photos and videos of the product yourself. You won't need to rely on the limited material available on the internet, and you can test the product for quality assurance at the same time. Also, do not worry if you do not have professional equipment. Obviously, you do not want to break the bank for that. You can always use your phone for taking photos, Canva for editing photos, and natural light or home lights for lighting. If you want, you can refer to other e-commerce stores on how they take their photos for inspiration on how you will compose the photo. For videos, again, you can make a simple video with your phone. One type of content style you can make is a user-generated content type of video. To do this, you can make a video of you doing a review of your product and use Canva for video editing, which is completely free. For examples on this, check out TikTok and search by the hashtag TikTok made me buy this, or Amazon finds, or Amazon haul to see how others make their videos without professional equipment. You'll notice that a lot of the images and videos that you definitely cannot use are the ones with a model in it. By having a face on your store is something that you'd likely still want when designing your website. You can use the models and their images in Burst by Shopify, as they are all non-copyright and can be used for commercial use. If you still can't find images that you like there, you can check out Unsplash and Pexels. Now let's talk about protecting you and your business. A big part in your defense will be the way you structured your business, whether you registered it as a sole proprietorship, partnership, or corporation. I'm not an attorney or CPA to give you any legal advice, but I can just give you the gist of what these business structures are about. And also remember that the type of business you can register, for example, the type of corporation or the tax rates of the business structure, differs by where you live too. That's just something for you to take note of when you are deciding on what business structure to go with. The first type of business structure you can register your business under is a sole proprietorship. It's typically kinder in terms of tax rates and requirements to register, but your personal assets will be treated as part of the business. So if you get sued, they can go after your personal assets. The next type of business structure is a partnership, where you share the business and liabilities of the business with partners. Personal assets are still not distinguished as separate from the business, so if someone sues the company, they sue the partners too, and your personal assets can be at risk. The last type of business structure is a corporation, which treats the business and its owners separately, not one and the same. This protects owners' assets from any liabilities that the business experiences. Which should you choose? I can't advise, of course, but this depends on your situation and your priorities. Best to read up on your country's local laws or consult a tax attorney or CPA. If you are just starting out though, you may not want to fork out money for an attorney or CPA yet, so I really suggest reading up on your tax laws. You just need to know the essential stuff, like your tax rates, requirements, and also learn how to file your taxes. Our blog has written some articles with basic information about e-commerce and taxes. You may want to check out our article on tax issues on dropshipping, which provides information on who pays what tax to where. You can also check out our article on how to pay taxes for US online sellers, which provides information on how you can pay your taxes. As stated in our articles though, this advice cannot replace that given by an accountant. We at SaleWho are not tax professionals, and this above information is to be considered as a guide only. We encourage all business owners or future business owners to seek expert advice relating to all tax matters. By the way, I understand that many of you dropshippers sell to the USA, and if you want to set up a business there, you can use a service like FirstBase, which is a company that helps incorporate your business in the USA even if you're not located there. It only costs around $400, and you will get all of these items to set up a corporation in the USA smoothly. The next thing that you need to have set up is your site's policies. Now, you probably won't get sued for this when you are a small company, but better safe than sorry. It's not too hard to set up a policy page, which I will show you in a bit. These are the pages that you need to carefully set up, by the way, so that you can avoid getting into legal trouble. Your privacy policy, refunds policy, terms of service, and shipping policy. Your privacy policy is important because of data privacy acts that have been put into law. You may not get sued for these, but you can get fined for not being compliant. For example, in the European Union, there's this General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR for short. You can set up your store's privacy policy and all other policies with Shopify's templates, which you can generate in the settings of your Shopify account. Just go to Settings, Policies, and create template. Once you've done that, you can edit any part of the template if needed. For the refund policy and terms of service, just do the same thing. Click Create Template, and you can edit any part of the template as you read it. For the shipping policy, you will notice that there is no template provided. So I did the research for you to find a shipping policy template that you can use. You can visit ShipBob to find a free shipping policy template and just check it over and edit according to the policy you want to put in place. If it's not available in the future, you can easily find one on Google by searching shipping policy templates. To add the store policies to your Shopify page, you can simply go to Online Store, Navigation, edit the footer menu, since that's where the policies of e-commerce sites normally are, then add menu item, and then search the policy you want to include in the footer, and then you should be able to see it on your site. That's all from me on what you need to know to stay compliant and not get sued. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this type of content and want us to make more of it. Also, if you want to find more suppliers like I did in this video, you can sign up to Salehoo. I'll leave a link to sign up in the description box below. Want to know more products like the one in the video that are not ideal for dropshipping? Check out this video here for 9 items to avoid dropshipping. New to dropshipping? Follow our step-by-step guide video to get started. Thanks everyone, see you in the next video.